feel to get back to a normal week of practice and stuff after the weird schedule the past 2 weeks?
It feels good. We actually had yesterday or Sunday off, which was a relief. Coach Jones joked that we weren't going to have Sunday off just to keep the streak going of how many days that we've been going consecutively. But we had Sunday off. We got in, watched the film, and it's good to get into a normal game week, and then we turn right back around and have a bye week. So we're getting a little taste of a normal week, but we got to make the most of it.
You played a number of ranked teams on the road before, earlier in your career. What did you get out of those experiences that you can take into this one?
You got to start fast, and that's one of our main goals this week. Go in there and execute early, and you can't get caught up in the crowd or stadium and all the lights and everything. It's just another week for us. It just happens to be on the road.
How much more prepared do you feel you are personally for this kind of challenge now versus maybe last year?
I feel a lot more ready, comfortable in this type of situation. Going to Oregon last year always helps, and just playing these different road games in the SEC.
What does Oklahoma do that you've seen from them that you think may cause trouble and you guys have to be aware of?
They're big and physical up front. They got a couple 300-pounders on their defensive line that wreak havoc. They're big and lengthy out wide in their defensive back. So we got to be on our A game. They're a really good football team. They're not unbeatable, but we're going to have to be pretty on top of our game.
It looks like you may be missing a couple playmakers going into this game, and that's never a good thing. But how do the rest guys look in practice to step up and to kind of fill those roles left behind by Von Pearson and Wolf, maybe not?
The good thing with us right now is our depth out wide and at tight end. We're not going to be missing too much out of those two guys. We're really pushing them to get healthy. We're not going to try to make them come out and do something in practice that they don't need to do to try to get them back sooner, because we do have guys out there.
Justin, you made probably the road debut in the most difficult situation imaginable. How does that help you at this point, or is that so far past it doesn't? And how does it help the young guys to understand what's going to happen?
It's definitely my past, but I can definitely learn from that experience. I got caught up in the road atmosphere, being in Eugene, everything. It was difficult to find a rhythm, and you couldn't draw from a crowd. So learning from that, it's made me a little bit more comfortable going into this week.
Is Josh Malone a guy that maybe gets more snaps with Vaughn out, and have you guys been talking to him about he'll get greater opportunities?
Yeah, I mean, you see all these guys rotating in and out, just like we've done in the past. Having Vaughn out never helps with depth and everything, but we've definitely got guys to fill him.
This is confident as you've ever been since you've been here, just based on the way you played those last couple games? Or?
Yeah, I think so. Starting off 2-0, having the success we did as an offense, scoring 30-plus points against two quality opponents really helps my confidence. It helps our offense's confidence as a whole. I mean, you can draw a lot of things from that game that we did well, but we also did some things that weren't quite up to par, so there's still a lot of learning opportunities, and hopefully this week 3 is our best week so far.
What do you feel like was the biggest stride the team took the first 2 weeks?
I thought penalties, we really cut out our pre-snap penalties, staying focused, not jumping off sides, not getting too antsy up front. We executed well too. We've done a good job in third downs, executing, especially 3rd and 7 and in. I think we were 7 for 8 week 2, which is pretty darn good. That's all you can ask for right there. So we got to continue with that execution and grow from there.
Justin, when you see Oklahoma, what do they do best? I guess what stands out to you?
They try to get you in one-on-one matchups up front, especially. They're big, they're physical, they run well. It's an SEC defense, and we got our hands full, but it's what we see week in and week out. So it shouldn't be any different than preparing for a Georgia or Alabama. So we're excited.
Justin, through the first 2 games, how do you think you're performing this year compared to last year with the zone read?
There's been more opportunities for me to run. I feel more comfortable pulling it down. Fumbling that ball late in the game doesn't help with your confidence, but the guys out wide are doing a great job blocking for the running backs and myself. So.
Does Coach Bajaki never want you to keep it more?
No, he came to me after that last game and said there might have been only 1 or 2 other times you could have pulled the ball. So I'm doing about as much as he wants me to do and as much as the defense is giving me.
Overall, just how do you feel about the way you've done personally these first couple of games? Just evaluate your own performance.
Like I said, we've done some good things. I've made some throws. I've missed some throws, though. Some things I need to clean up. Checking out of bad plays that we're in. Coach Jay's giving me more freedom to do that, and I need to take more control and ownership of the offense and be able to see some looks. It's all film work and knowledge of the game, so I got to do a little bit better job there. But overall, we started off well. We're 2-0, and we're looking forward to a good week 3.
Justin, is it surprising that it's
2
been
more
a
guys
decade since this program has started 3-0? That seems kind of strange for a program like Tennessee. Is that surprising? And then what would it mean to be able to do that?
Yeah, it is surprising. Knowing the tradition and all the wins that this program's accumulated over the years, being 3-0 in the past decade hasn't been there for us. Being 3-0 now would be incredible. Going on the road to Norman, playing the number 4 team in the nation, getting that 3rd win would be huge for us and huge to kind of set this program back on the right track.
One more.
Justin, the offensive line gave up back-to-back sacks against Arkansas State. Just what were they doing to you guys, and how did the offensive line get rattled in?
Part of it was on me. I could have done a better job moving in the pocket. They were twisting some games up front. They're always tough to pick up, especially with the injury to Gillum at left tackle. We had Brett Kendrick in there, so there's a little bit of a new feel, new chemistry between him and Marcus. Maybe the communication wasn't quite there. We're still kind of juggling people around, trying to figure out the best fit for our offensive line. So you may see another week or 2 of a little bit of miscommunication, but for the most part, they've done a great job. They've given me enough time to make throws, and I support them. I've got their back all the way.
Okay, guys, thank you.
Appreciate it.